But over time, you're going to be able to open yourself up enough to actually connect with someone. Because it sounds like to me that you've had experiences, and as soon as you get triggered, you shut down.
All right, Brandy, your last date of the day.
Okay.
I have Elom.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Brandy. So, Brandy, who are you?
Who am I? I would say I am driven, optimistic, funny, love to laugh, love to see people laugh,
Nice.
and selfless, and I'm just a giver.
I love that. I'll answer the same question.
Okay.
I am a healer, a lover, a brother, I'm a son, I am a traveler, I am a shapeshifter, I am...
What is that? I
What's
mean,
it-
I know what it means in the movies, what it is in real life.
In real life, like Bruce Lee said, like be like water, right? So
Okay.
when I was a kid, we were financially unstable, is a nice way to say it. So we moved around a lot. And doing that, you had to learn to be adaptable. You had to learn to have perseverance. And you also recognize and appreciate the importance of family, where no matter where we moved to, we were together. So I have a deep appreciation for community and family and transparency. So I'm grateful for where I am.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yes. So, in a relationship, or just in general, what would be like your non-negotiables?
Non-negotiables, I'm pretty negotiable. I know people have gone through a lot of things. One thing that I've found that's challenging to work with is children.
Gotcha.
In a sense where children just change the dynamic of a relationship, whether you want children, whether you have children, whether you don't like children, that changes the dynamic of, and it puts a ceiling on how far the relationship can go if you're not on the same page with it. So I guess children for me would be a backbreaker.
Okay.
Deal breaker.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Do you have children?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Let me think.
I have a question.
Okay.
What do you want out of life? Why are you here? What are you doing?
Why am I here? Thought it'd be a good opportunity to just meet people, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't think I put myself out there enough in as far as dating goes.
Why not? You sound super cute and
thank you.
sweet. What are you scared of?
It's not like a scared thing. I think I usually don't, like organically or naturally, I'm trying to word this right, like men or connect with men regardless of looks, even if I see someone and I'm like, oh, he's physically attractive. And then usually somewhere along the line, the conversation kind of just goes, not,
Yeah.
yeah, like it's not like a turn off. It's just like, I don't see anything there. There's no depth. I don't want to waste anyone's time. So I find myself, I have a lot of people that I connect with and we end up I place them in a friend box.
Can you make me a promise?
Huh?
Can you make me a promise?
Sure.
Never friend zone me.
Okay.
That was easy, thank you. So you said that you have maybe a challenging time communicating with men?
Not really communicating, just romantically, I would say that. Yeah.
What do you think you can change to make it easier for yourself?
I don't think it's a me thing.
Okay, well maybe we can start there.
I think it's just, I don't think I've just met, when I do meet those people that I do connect with and I have dated or been in relationships with, it was organic, it wasn't forced, it wasn't like I was looking for it.
Okay.
It's just rare that it happens.
Okay. I'm trying to work with the generic nature of the way you're articulating yourself, but I want to hold space for your past and for the men that have been in your life. I would like to know what I can do to make it easier for us to matriculate in any way that we're going to move forward, whether it's a friendship, which I already said probably don't do that to me, or romantically, or maybe a mentorship of sorts. I'm sure I could help you better your life in some way,
Okay.
if it's not romantically. But I'm interested in learning more about you. Is there anything that you want to share that you may be afraid to share?
I would say vulnerability is my.
You're afraid to be vulnerable. You feel a bit fear. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When you start to feel vulnerable, where do you feel it in your body?
I feel like I shut down, like I cut off.
Yeah, but where do you feel it in your body?
I would say a mixture of places, but more so like chest.
Okay. Your
Yeah.
chest gets tight.
Yeah.
Okay. Where else?
My mental.
Your brain.
Yes.
What happens in your brain?
It's stronger than my heart, so it's like an internal battle begins.
Okay. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that when you can understand, when you can articulate where your anxiety is in your body, then when you feel it, you can start to work with it. Okay, so you said your chest gets tight, right?
Yeah.
So the next time you feel a high level of anxiety, you can focus on your chest and begin to slowly decrease that tightness. If you can start to do that with, let's say, okay, maybe you said your head, maybe you start to get a headache, or maybe your heart starts to increase, maybe your mouth gets a little dry. If you focus on those things as you're feeling anxious, you can start to regulate your physiology around your emotions. And I think you are not unique in this, where a lot of people kind of close themselves off when they start to feel it in their body, when they start to feel that vulnerability.
Yeah.
And that takes a little bit of practice and time, but over time, you're going to be able to open yourself up enough to actually connect with someone. Because it sounds like to me that you've had experiences, and as soon as you get triggered, you shut down.
Yes and no.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell me.
I would
Tell me
say
what yes and tell me what no.
yes, because that does occur, but no, because I feel like once I get past a certain threshold with someone and I'm comfortable, I am more willing to be vulnerable.
Okay,
However, depending on how that person handles my vulnerability is how I go forward
okay. So
being vulnerable with that person.
I
You know what
love this. I love this
Yeah.
conversation. What can I do to make it easier for you to be vulnerable? How do I need to handle you? What does that look like?
I'd say understanding or coming from a place of understanding as
Okay.
opposed to conflict or
Okay.
combative.
How can I show you that I understand? Can I tell you, like, hey, I understand? Is that enough?
No,
Okay, so what else do I need to
I
do?
would need to feel it, see it, and just how you move, how you handle me. I feel like with understanding someone, you pay attention to the little things.
Okay, what like what?
Trying to think of just like an example. But if I verbally express something to you, like even if it was months ago, right? But you remember that thing, and we're in a setting where that thing, you need to apply it, but you don't. In my mind, I probably won't even notice it in the moment. But eventually, I guess I'm gonna realize it like, dang, I told him I like this. Or I would appreciate if he did more of this, and then he didn't take the opportunity in that moment to do it. I'll just like clock it and remember it. I take a lot of mental notes.
Okay.
So
Would you be willing to share those mental notes with your potential partner with me if I asked?
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Thank you. And I think that is a way that we can create a safe space for you to be vulnerable, is you expressing to me what you're feeling when you're feeling it. And for me to write down your mental notes, that way I can hold myself accountable for, oh, she does like this, she doesn't like this, helping me pay attention to the details that make you feel safe in being vulnerable. Because vulnerability is the foundation of friendship. And whether or not we move forward romantically, I think that you can take some of the tools that we've even talked about right now and help you help your potential partner help the relationship.
Agreed.
Can we agree? Can we agree to whatever happens, can we agree to sharing our feelings and emotions and agreeing to allow each other to have said emotions? Would you agree to that with me?
I can. I agree.
I love that. Thank you.
All right, well, this is, I'm like in therapy, listening. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do that too. I need this, I need
I love
that.
his voice.
Yes, it's really calming.
I think, yeah, thank you.
Okay, so that's it. Thank you.
Are we good? Was
you.
that the 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's more than that.
It's more than 10?
It's more than that, but I let you have it.
I appreciate you, Melli. You're
All
such a
right.
kind person. I'm not even going to look back. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.